juniors to the rail for the scratch race. Scratch race is the most basic mass start race. The race is predetermined in the amount of laps, and the first rider across the line wins. Again, these are the juniors that are out for the scratch race. Lucy, JC, Joe, Caleb, and Indigo. And they're off. JC Pyle coming through first so far. Joe Springer taking his turn in the front. Six laps to go. You can cheer for them as they go by. There's nothing wrong with that. 3 laps. 3 laps to go. Who's going to take the lead? Last and final lap. JC, Lucy, and Joe. Caleb and Indigo. JC putting it on. Joe Springer trying to catch him. JC, Joe, Lucy, Indigo, and Caleb. Exit on the backside, please. Go ahead and roll out, ladies. This is our women's scratch race, a 12-lap race. With an extra junior in there. Peter is the extra junior on this race. The women are out for their neutral lap. Twelve laps to go. We could ask all the spectators to not hang over the rail, please. Please do not hang over the rail. Thank you. Brian Ward from Single Malt Velo. Amar Edwards from Greg's Cycles. Oh. 7 to go. The pace has picked up a little bit. Kira Lewis from Center Cycles. Four to go. With 2 to go, who's going to take the lead? We'll hear the bell lap here. Everybody up and out of their saddle. Annette Williams, followed by unofficially Kelly. I'll let those guys on the other side that know what they're doing call it. Next up will be the Cat 1 and 2 men. Very large group. Mike Rogers from Single Malt Velo. Michael Dolan from Center Cycles. Ryan Rustfold from Hagen's Bergman. David Chip Chase out in the front from Liquid Velo. Ludo Max. So if you notice the bright neon yellow jersey, that is the leader, points leader in the category. So currently, Andrew Karlberg is the points leader. Kenneth Williams from Center Cycles taking his turn up front. Hasn't really been a breakout yet. Michael Dolan again up front.
Destruction.
Brennan Hodgins from Corner 4 Racing.
Destruction.
And they just saw 5 to go. They'll be coming around seeing 4 to go. You can see the pack getting a little longer, meaning they're going a little bit faster. It's getting down to the end of the race. Seeing 4 to go, that's 1 mile they have to complete before the finish. And this race is super simple. First person across the line wins.
Destruction.
Oh, and look at this. It's all bunching up. No one wants to do anything. Look at this. All like 4 or 5 wide across the track. And then who goes? I think that's Chip Chase, trying to spice things up a little bit. It looks like Ludo's going to keep the speed going.
Three to go. Can he hold on to it is the question.
That's Ludo Max off the front. He's just dangling. I don't know. Can he hold? You got to make some noise for him.
What's going to happen?
Well, this is Andy Baker shooting out.
2 to go. Andy Baker.
Oh, Andy closed that gap quick.
Oh, but is the pack going to catch him? Here is our leader jersey.
Well, here comes a big sprint. That's Andrew Carlberg flying right around. Oh, he's got somebody in tow, though. I think that's... Oh, it's a Found Cycling rider. I think that's Brandon Russell. They're seeing one to go.
Here we go.
One to go.
Oh, this one's going to be a close one.
I really think Andrew thought that was the last lap. Oops. Yeah, I think he might have mistimed that one a little bit. Brandon Russell way out there. Oh, Andrew pulling up. Yeah, I think he mistimed it. So it looks like Brandon Russell, looks like Richter trying to chase his own teammate.
Brandon Russell from unofficially.
We got a couple more riders finishing up. Just making sure everyone gets exited off the back before we roll out the group.
Next up is our Cat 3 men. Another scratch race.
And our Scout lap is next, our Boy Scout lap. If you are here and you're a Boy Scout, come meet me in between the stands. If you have a bike and helmet, awesome. If not, just come over here. So Boy Scouts, come over here right by the beer garden, right in front of it, not in it. But go hang out here with me.
Whoa. This is our Cat 3 men doing a 14 lap scratch race. A little bit smaller of a group here. $14 current riders. After the Boy Scout lap, there's a fun one. It's called the Marymore Crawl. Some of our juniors' favorites. And that's what they focus on, is just the crawl. Is that a leader jersey for the crawl, JoJo? "14 laps. Peter from Monarch coming through. Mr. Cal Springer coming in. Right after him was Joel Lentz. We're picking up the pace just a little bit here. With 11 to go, 11 to go. Oh, they're trying to get that gap closed down. Can they? A little bit of a breakout group here. That gap is getting closed shortly. And they close that gap. If you notice also, there's quite a few juniors in this. Chris Wilson from Fountain Cycling.
And once again, if we have any scouts that want to do the scout lap, basically just one lap, totally fine. If you want, if you're scout, you have a helmet and bike, come on over here. We're featuring you tonight. If not, don't worry. We'll have you wave or something. But if you're a scout and you want to do a lap, come on over here. You're next.
What's going to happen? Oh, boy. Again, the rider with the bright neon jersey is the current points leader. Peter holding strong up front. Three wide on the back. Coming into turn 3. Couple of them going high. Seeing who's going to jostle forward. Joel Lentz coming through. With 5 to go, 5 to go. Peter again holding strong up front. Grant back there. Is he going to make a move?
Coming around there, seeing 3 to go. All riding high on the track means no one wants to do anything. Who's going to be the endurance rider that goes early, or is it going to come down to a sprint? Joe Lentz going down to the sprinter's lane saying, okay, let's keep it going, but not necessarily picking it up. Everyone's just looking at each other.
Oh, what about now?
Someone's doing something. I think that's Peter Snoblin up and over the top. Come around, see, 2 to go, 2 to go. 2 laps, 2 laps. And Peter's just going for it. Head down. I think this is his move right here.
Oh boy, what's happening? Oh.
Pulling up.
Yep.
Woo. Oh, here we go. It's just going to be one big sprint. There we go. Make some noise. One to go, one to go, one to go. There we go. Who do you want to win? Here comes that leader jersey flashing over the top. That's Benjamin Rackness. Looks like Alex Siegel. The big gap. Looks like Alex, Ben. Can Ben close this gap? This might be close here. Make some noise for these first two. Oh, look at 3rd, 4th, and 5th. This also be close here. Look at this big sprint here at the end. I'm going to say Alex takes it. Ben takes it. I think maybe Joel over the top for 3rd. That was close for 3rd. All finishing up. And I don't necessarily see any scouts here, so I think here in a minute it's going to be our Marymore crawl.
Exit on the back, please. Exit on the back. Mr.
Nice job, Don. A couple people not make the exit here. So once again, if you are a scout and you came out, thank you. We appreciate you being here. And so I think now that everyone's off the track, let's get the thumbs up from the official. I think we're going to call the Marymore crawl here in a second. I think we're good. I think let's go and stage that Marymore crawl. It takes a while for everyone to get up to the rail. You can take a lap or you can just ride straight up the track. It's steeper than you may think. You actually have to pedal quite a bit.
Now, if you want to have some real fun for the juniors, you're more than welcome to hold out a little cash for them to get it. We got a couple people. Again, this is not a fast race, hence the crawl. If you think you can do it, you can't. It's much harder than it seems.
So everyone's getting up to the line. I have no idea what JC's doing. JC, why are you on the ground already? I don't know what's going on over there. The Marymore Crawl is a race that we created, and then the Brits stole it. You know, really, they asked, actually. They did ask. So the longest lap is what this is called overseas, but this is the Marymore Crawl. This is our slowest race. So it looks like they're almost ready here. I'll let the officials go and blow the whistle when you're ready, Billy.
$18 riders in this lovely race.
And they are racing, but that doesn't mean they're going fast right now. They're going nice and slow. Juniors are trying to get that money. Oh, I think that's a big bill, too.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh.
Kenny just went for the money. Rolled
He just
straight
went for
off
the
the
dollar.
track.
Kenny, nice work.
Got some money over here.
Oh. Going with the mouth.
It's hard to breathe.
Yeah.
Very hard to breathe.
Oh.
And there is a cash payout for this. It goes 15, 10, and 5. So top 3 do get money, as well as everyone that started gets a participation point.
Is that $7 right there?
So Joe, what's the secret to track standing?
Staying upright.
Yeah.
Balance, I think. It's too much concentration.
Ho, ho, ho. JC calling it out.
We got some people way back there. I think that's Brennan and Alden just posting up really far back. If they time it right, then they can just take a huge run.
$18 to $11, I think. Let's see here.
Oh man, it's got to be getting close.
Your legs.
Everyone's just watching E-Tie like a hawk.
Whose legs are burning?
They're now yelling at him.
Who's gonna be the silent assassin back there? Oh,
There we
there's
go.
the
Wanna
bell.
go, wanna go, wanna go, wanna go. So after they just stood still for 3 minutes, now they have to go as hard as they can for like 30 seconds. Talk about lactic acid. Then we have Andrew Baker in the front that looks like one of our juniors in second. Then Andrew Carlberg, another one of our older juniors, coming around in third, I think. Oh, big move up and over the top here. Second and third are going to be super close. Look at these two.
Oh,
Photo finish in the crawl. Love it.
Too
Love
close
it.
to call.
Ray Smithers classifies himself as an amateur researcher seeking a solution to the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle. Ray concedes that no single idea will provide the answer, but he's forced to wonder if there is any truth.
And Taylor, are they ready? Let's go and bring up our junior camp graduation. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to let Taylor introduce them all, and I'll talk a little bit about our programs here.
All right, so first up to the rail is Ronan. We have Jesse, Nathan, and Tate.
All right, and these four are going to get strapped into their pedals. So we actually had 6 in the camp. Couple couldn't make their graduation. But these juniors actually started on Monday with a summer camp. And the very first day, they did not know how to ride a track bike. They did not know how to ride the track. And now they're racing. So if you have a junior, age 8, 9 to like 14, 15, they too can try this. And we provide the bike. It's super fun. You should definitely check it out. But yeah, velodrome.org, all information, or just bug us. We will totally tell you it is. And we'll get you all hooked up. So yeah, they're getting strapped into their pedals. And Tate back there has his own pedals. Easy. Neutral.
Give them an applause as they go by. They're going to do 3 laps. Like Amara said, they did not know how to ride a track bike when they first started.
And they are on their neutral lap right now. So they're just chilling. They're bunching up right now. They're practicing good etiquette here. I always do a neutral lap. And they're all going to get on their drops in the back straight. Oh, look at that. They can hear me. Yes. And then they're racing a 3-lap scratch race. So like what we saw with the adults, they're just doing slightly shorter.
Still
And
3,
after-
still
and
3
after
more
they take
laps
the
than I would
class-
do.
3 more. Yeah, it's long. And after they take the class, they can jump into our free Friday trainings. They could take another camp. And we do have our junior team, which you've seen a whole bunch of these kids out here. And they're racing. You heard the whistle. I believe this is Tate just lighting it up. And then Ronan trying to close that gap. And I think it was Jesse and Nathan. There we go. Tate just is going for it.
Must have been a good teacher.
I know. It's always one strategy. Just go from the gun.
Yeah. Send it.
You know, it looks like you might be getting a little tired, though. It is windy. It's amazing how much that affects you on the bike. All right, coming around, seeing 2 to go. Let's give them some cheers here. So we have Tate, Nathan, Ronan, and Jesse. These 3 are actually all pretty close. Jesse's right there. Come on, Jesse. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do it. You can do it. And once again, they're all on track bikes, so they have 1 gear. They don't have brakes. They can't coast, but they've learned how to do it, so it's really not scary.
Really?
It's not scary.
That's right.
Yes, it's actually safer because no one can brake. It looks like Tate's pulling away here. Ronan's trying to make a move. They're going to be coming into their bell lap. There we go. Keep on cheering. Tate's looking back. I think he's hurting right now. Ronan and Nathan. This might be a sprint right here. And here comes Jesse. Working hard. Looks like we have pass on the back. Nathan looks like he passed Ronan. Let's see if Ronan can react and repass.
Tate coming down the final stretch.
There we go. Make some noise. Oh, look at this sprint.
Oh, boy.
Turn on the camera. Ooh.
Nice
Oh,
job.
with the bike throw, too. Wow. Whose kid is that? It's actually one of our racers. I know. Taught him well. It's good.
Let's hear some applause for Jesse.
Yeah.
Nice job. Exit on the back.
And the juniors are actually going to roll all the way up here and roll their bike straight out of the track. So we're going to hold the juniors right here for a second.
Next race is a win and out. So the juniors are doing 8 lap race with the first bell ringing at 7. Thank you. to go. The first rider crosses the line. The next lap takes first place. Second bell will ring. At 5, and that's for second place. And the third bell will ring with 3 laps to go, and that's for third. And the last bell is at 1 to go, and that is for fourth place and the rest of placing.
Junior racing group, go and roll up there.
So again, this is a win and out.
And the juniors are just doing a slightly shorter win and out. So there's essentially a 4x2, so 4 sprints every 2 laps. The adults will be doing a 4x3, so sprints every 3 laps. But this race is so awesome because if you win the first sprint, you're done. You get to leave the race.
Again, they are rolling out for their neutral lap right now. So at 7, 5, 3, and 1, you will hear bell laps. So there's the bell lap. And the first person across this line is coming in first. Joe Springer and JC making a move. Oh, what's going to happen here? Oh, too close to call. Joe Springer exit. Joe Springer exit.
Jose, check, 1, 2.
Yes.
Tag team.
Perfect.
I can't see behind me, so you're gonna have to help me out on
Yeah,
the
not a
corner
problem.
3 and 4.
JC Pyle.
Five laps is a long way to go.
Yeah.
Oh wait, but it's a win and out. So if he finishes the finish line first this lap, he's done.
He is done, and he is in second.
That means he's doing 4 less laps than everyone else, so he's going to save some energy for the next race. Is anybody chasing him? I can't see.
No, JC is all alone. JC Pyle. That's good multitasking with on the rollers.
Oh yeah, I got to be warmed up for my race.
Sure. Can you hold the microphone while you're going?
Oh, a live feed from my helmet? That'd be kind of sick.
Good job. So that is Lucy Gilchrist on the backside. Indigo and Caleb also. JC, don't forget to exit on the backside. JC, thank you. Lucy coming back on her.
Sprint lap here, and Lucy has about a 110-meter gap.
Indigo and Caleb, nice job. Lucy coming around on almost onto turn 3. Good, Lucy coming back. Here we come. Good job, Lucy. Lucy coming across the finish line. She will be 3rd. Exit on the backside, Lucy. Thank you. Now it's down to Indigo and Caleb.
Essentially, this is just a 2-lap match sprint. Could see some track standing in turn 2. No one wanted to take the lead.
Indigo and Caleb. 2 to go, 2 to go.
Here it is, folks. Track stand incoming. No one wants to take the lead.
A little jostling.
Because as you all know, the rider in second position saves about 1/3 the energy from the person in front. So it's really not an advantage to be in the front quite yet.
Indigo ahead right now with Caleb right behind him. Coming back on the final stretch here. There's their sprint lap.
1 to go, 1 to go, 1 to go.
Indigo and Caleb. There we go. I guess Caleb make it.
Jumps first.
Indigo is right on his wheel.
Can we just appreciate the flow for a second? You see that?
Oh, man. Oh, man. That's it. Nice work. Ooh.
I aspire to get that flow.
Yeah.
You see that?
You just got to go fast.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, sorry. Exit on the back. Next up will be the women winning out.
Betty White off the front.
So again, this is a win and out race. So at 10, they'll hear a bell. At 7, 4, and 1.
So who wins?
Person that comes in at the 10. At the 10. I'm learning this. I'm not as good as Corey.
No, I legitimately didn't know, and I'm racing this next. So
Yeah. So when you hear the first bell, sprint like crazy.
all right, thanks.
Yeah. They're getting on their neutral lap. Everybody playing nice. It's a little fast neutral.
Bryn off the front. Oh, now it's starting. Got
Yep.
it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The
Bryn-
women's season Omnium points leader, Annette Williams, at the back in the, I don't know, what color is that?
See,
Danger yellow,
caution yellow.
safety yellow, stalking.
Highlighter yellow.
You know what's really great about that? You can always see the season points leader out of your peripheral because it's so dang bright.
Yeah. Or if it's in front of you.
Well, that's normally where they are for me, but I'm just saying to help the other people out. Two laps until the first sprint. Things are pretty chill so far. Is that a junior off the front? I can't quite tell.
No.
Way off. Perfect. I didn't have any carrots today. I don't actually know.
There's a sprint lap. Sprint lap. Who's going to do it?
Bryn Ward leading everything out.
Bryn Ward and
Gunning for first place.
Peter.
Got a little gap too.
Bryn Ward. Uh-oh. Here comes the points leader.
It's like next to Taylor there, yeah.
What's going to happen?
Annette Williams
107,
underneath for the win.
107, 107.
Good work, Caleb. Next time.
So at 7, they will hear another lap. Excuse me, they'll hear another bell.
I won't do it over the microphone.
Rider 215. Margot.
No, 215 is Judah.
Sorry, excuse me. 215 is Judah. Thank you.
It's a pretty big gap to close down in what, 2 laps?
Yes.
There goes Kelly Darlene off the front here, trying to close the gap a bit so the group stays in contention.
Is the group going to be able to catch her?
Well, with Kelly doing all this work, is the Velo Body rider just going to come around for the win? My guess is maybe.
Here they come. This is for second. Kira. Is she going to just keep rolling with it?
Juniors are known for their distance fitness, so my guess is yes.
So
Unless you're Ben Rackness, then you're known for, you know, one-lap sprint fitness.
still a sprint. Kelly coming through. Is she going to hold it right now? Like you said, juniors are known for their endurance.
Judah's best bet right now might be to just take it down a notch, wait for the group, tuck in, conserve some watts, and then sprint it out at the end.
She says no.
She's off in no man's land, or no
Person.
person's land.
This bell lap. Kelly and Judah. I believe Kelly may be able to hold on to this.
Kelly Darlene coming in third here, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Great effort, 3-lap solo off the front.
3 to go, 3 to go.
You want to maybe announce it tonight?
Two to go, 2 to go. Amara, Margot. Oh, 1 to go, 1 to go. Margot, Amara, Peter, Judah, and Bryn. Amara taking her on the high side there. Good job, Diane. Put your hands together. Omar, Edwards, and Peter. Yeah. I like the horns. Nice job, Diane. Again, we'll hear bells at 10, 7, 4, and 1. This is a win and out. So the first bell with 10 laps to go in the race. The first rider across the line on the next lap takes first place. The second bell will ring, takes at 7, and that will be second place. And the third bell with 4 to go, that is for third. And the last bell is at 1. That is for fourth, and the rest of the placing. Simple math. Simple math. Oh. Winning out at 10. They will hear a bell. David already ahead right now. Again, the highlighter yellow is the points leader in the category. 11 to go. It was Vern Cole from Liquid Velo. So at 10, you're going to hear a bell as they come around. Who has the sprint in them? Looks like a fountain. Andrew Kahlberg. Oh man, who wants first? He is not a points leader for no reason. Nice job, Andrew. Rider number 2, exit, please. 9 to go. So many riders Andrew could not exit, so he's going to stay high. Brennan from corner 4 racing. Kenneth. Seven to go. Who's gonna sprint? There's Chris Baker in the front right now. I don't see who it is, but somebody's coming through on the backside right here.
That's Andy Baker
Thank
blasting
you.
out. And they're just letting him have it.
Yeah.
They're like, he's got it.
Nice job.
Second place.
So these two going to hold it together with 5 to go. Next lap will be a bell lap.
That was Mike Darlene and Nolan Adams. Nolan was our guest announcer there. So in the pink, if you enjoyed his announcing, you got to make sure you for Nolan. Here we go. This is for third place. Can they hold it? That's going to be close. Oh, now Mike and Nolan are playing around. Look at this shot from the pack, though. This is Pekka, sprint specialist. Let's see if he can make the pass here. Oh, he's coming up fast.
He's coming hard. For third place.
Oh, man. You got to make it over the top. This could be close.
No, 187, 187.
Nolan holding the charge. And Pekka's up on his tops, too. He was like, I'm done. That was my effort. Let's see if he can get back into the pack, though. Maybe he can try again for the last sprint.
2 to go, 2 to go.
Mike's still dangling off the front. Oh, now he says, just come catch me. Oh, here comes Pekka. Nice sprint, Pekka. Good try. It was a good try. It was solid for almost third place. Sadly, that doesn't equal fourth place in a win and out, though.
All out sprint here.
There we go. 1 to go. This is our fourth,
One to go,
fifth,
one
sixth.
to go.
All the positions. Little Titan there. Looks like Brandon Russell, Bowie. I think it's Bowie, I think. Kenny Williams. Pekka's riding high. Here comes for a fourth. Looks like this is going to be Bowie, Russell, maybe Kenny sneaking in there. Close sprinting.
Next up will be our Cat 3 men. Again, bell laps will be at 10, 7, 4, and 1. Winning out 10, 7, 4, and 1.
So once again, this is another win and out. And Alex Siegel, can you raise your hand, Alex? You won the first race. He'd be one to watch, I would assume. Also the leader's jersey, one to watch.
No pressure.
What you're going to hear about today is nothing short of a miracle.
I didn't have him off the back. I had him at 44 down 1.
Our Cat 3 men out for their neutral lap. Again, bells will be at 10, 7, 4, and 1.
Sound waves reaching the microphone are changed into impulses of electric current. It's the most tremendous new musical experience you can have.
Hit him with the rhythm in the face, push him way back. Switch it.
12 to go. 10, 7, 4, and 1. Chris Wilson coming through. Oh, somebody making a move. See if they can hold on to it. It is a long way to go.
I believe this is Jason from Liquid. And then Ken Dong. Oh, that's a decent gap. Here comes our leader's jersey along with Chris Wilson.
Ben
There's
is
Alex
on
right
it.
in tow. This is tight over here. Can they close this gap? I don't know.
Oh, I think they can.
Oh, they're coming hot, though.
Yes, there's a group of three.
Oh, this group of three is going to fly over
yes,
the top.
they are. Our leader's
Woo!
jersey.
Nice little flick up there. Okay, can
Yeah.
Ben hold Alex off?
Can he?
Oh, there comes Alex.
Alex. 3-1-2, 3-1-2.
I wonder if it's a coincidence that Alex has won 2 races and his family's here.
And now they're just all looking at each other.
Who's going to go?
Someone should.
8 to go, 8 to go.
Bell's next lap, right?
Yes.
Yeah, someone should be going. Ben and Joel just had a huge effort not to get first, so they're very tired. There's another Liquid Velo rider sneaking off the front. And they're just letting him go. This is second place. Second place, next lap. They're just letting him go.
Letting Steve go. Are they going to catch him?
That's a big gap.
That's huge.
And Ben goes again. Joel right in tow, though. I don't think they can do this.
This is, oh man, if he does.
No, look at this.
Nope.
Steve snuck off the front.
Steve.
And then there goes Henry, one of our juniors, capitalizing the fact that all these guys are tired. He's just going to go faster.
Is he going to try to hold on to this for 2 more laps?
Oh, they're letting him go.
5.
Let's go make some noise for Henry.
5.
And I believe our stayers race is next. So juniors, make sure you have your partners, your jerseys, everything ready to go. Here comes Henry. I think he's getting the
There's
bell here.
Lap for Henry.
And this is for third place. If he can hold it.
I think that's a big enough gap that Henry should be all right.
And I think he knows that he's kind of sitting up now. Here comes Henry coming in for third
Nice job,
place.
Henry.
All right, now this is going to be the sprint for best of the rest here between these. It looks like 5. Maybe these last 2 can catch on. Oh, and they're sitting up, all looking at each other. I think all of those 5 in the front tried to sprint for another sprint and didn't quite get it, so I bet they're pretty tired.
Two to go. 2 to go. Comes the bell lap.
Here we go. This is for fourth, fifth, sixth, everything else. Everybody's sprinting. This is Joel blasting through the pack. He wants fourth. Ben trying to get in there for fifth as well. Looks like Carl and maybe Chris Wilson. This race just shattered as well. They're just all over the track.
Exit on the backside, please. Exit on the backside.
And so once again, our stairs race is going to be next. You're going to see our juniors pair up with an adult rider. They're going to be wearing the same jerseys.
It's a stairs race.
So this is a fun novelty race. Our juniors have selected an adult, or I guess another older junior. Yeah, we got a couple juniors being junior pacers. And essentially, they're their own personal motor pacer. They're going to tell them to go faster and slower, and they get the draft the whole time.
Is that fair? Okay, then.
I mean, they should have picked the biggest person,
That's
right?
what
So
I-
the best
I would-
draft.
I'd take Don Wells. That's who I would take to have in front of me.
All right, so these four are doing a neutral lap, and then they're going to start their 10-lap stairs race. And I believe we have Andrew Carlberg and Lucy Gilchrist in the Broadmark jerseys. I believe it's Dave Richter and Indigo in the DBC jerseys. Ben Rackness and Joe Spranger are in their leaders jerseys with neon. And then it's Brennan Hodgins and JC Pyle, and they're in the Kenny Williams Racing blue and yellow jerseys. And they can go a little bit faster on their neutral lap.
A lot of conversations going on, talking about their summer. They're out of school. They're done. Where they're going on vacation. Oh.
And they're racing. And you can see a couple of our adult riders are actually still on their tops. They're trying to have a nice big draft for the juniors. So they're not in their drops right now. Trying to give the juniors the full effect.
Team Dayglow trying to go on the top side there.
Ben trying to get big to help Joe. It's appreciated. Thanks, Ben. And once it gets down to the end of the race, it is the juniors front wheel that matters in terms of position. Because we have seen 2 adult riders come in way ahead, but then their juniors were opposite order. So the juniors wheel is what matter. And we have seen juniors pass their adult riders. So that's always fun.
Eight to go. Seven to go. A little strategy going on here.
I'm back.
Sweet. You can tell me what's going on.
Oh man, I have no idea, but bikes are fun. Team Blue in the front. Is that Robin's egg or Sky? That's my only question.
I'm going to say Sky. I agree. I think we should mic up a rider.
I mean, in this race, you could mic up one of the, probably the juniors because they're drafting, just
Yeah.
chilling the whole time. You know, it's so funny. The last lap, I thought the blue team was on the front. Huh.
JC trying to be as small as he can so he doesn't help the people behind him.
His bars are confirmed, slammed. I have no idea. He took out the...
Four to go.
Did somebody get an ID check on Brennan? Is that 2 juniors in the front there?
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Team highlighter. Or Dayglow. Again, it's the first juniors wheel that goes across.
You know, I was just talking to Amara, and she said that you cannot Madison the junior through the start finish at the end of the race.
Ooh.
Little known fact. Great call out.
So for the rookie like me to track, what is a Madison?
It's where a bunch of people ride around the track holding hands.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Two to go.
It's couple skating on bikes.
Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for.
Throwback. So I wonder if the highlighter yellow team here in just outside the spinner's lane is going to box in Brennan's team. Looks like we had a third team coming around the end here. 2 laps to go. Well, 1.5 at this point. Basically a 3-up match sprint, but with juniors in tow. If you listen closely, you can hear the juniors yelling, faster, faster, faster!
Oh, man.
Close race
Yes,
into
it is.
turn 3. It is 4 juniors. Holy cow.
And it is the first, looks like JC Pyle, Joe Springer, Lucy, and Indigo. Nice job. So 4x5 points race for the women. Again, the points race is a predetermined number of sprints occur at a set intervals. For example, 6x5 race will have sprints. We'll have 6 sprints every 5 laps. A bell rings with 1 lap to go before each sprint. Points are awarded to the top 4 riders across the line for each sprint. 5, 3, 2, and 1. The last sprint has double points. 10, 6, 4, 2. Riders are awarded 20 points for lapping the field, and ties are broken by the final sprint. This is where you get your abacus out.
The death toll is at 144 and still rising. This marks the 4th attack.
Jose, I'm out at the warm-up track with the winners of the previous race. We got JC and Brennan. Guys, how was that race?
Hard.
Hard and?
A little strange, but it was good.
So what was the key to victory there, JC?
Not falling off of Brennan.
Brennan, what was it like leading JC around for, what was that, 10 laps?
It was pretty good. Had a good talk with Ben there.
Yeah. And what's the communication strategy there? Does he let you know when he wants to go faster and slower?
Yeah, he said things like up and down, and I tried to look back as much as I could.
Fantastic. Thanks, guys. Great win. Back to you, Jose.
Yeah. All right, our ladies are out for their points race. And basically, you will hear bells at 6s and 1s. $19. I don't want to remind you, but 19. Kira Lewis taking her turn up front. Amara Edwards. To me, this is a very strategic race, especially with the opportunity for doubling the points on the last sprints. They are all looking at each other. Who's going to go? Who's going to go? You go. No, I go. You go. Again, 5, 3, 2, and 1 are the first points to come through. Who's going to get the first 5? 107. Rider 107 with 5, 115 with 3, 101 with 2, and 113 with 1. So with 13 to go, Amara says, giddy up. Twelve to go, ladies. And Peter. Nice job, Peter.
Hey, Jose.
What?
You know what this race needs?
I don't know.
A little more cowbell.
Who's going to sprint? Bryn Ward. Peter right on the wheel. Oh. Again, each lap is 5, 3, 2, and 1. End of the race, it's the accumulation of the points. Rider 107 with 10 points. 115 with 5. 113 with 4. And 101 with 3. Eight to go. 8 to go. .107 with 10, 115 with 5, 113 with 4, and 101 with 3. Seven to go. 7 to go. Who's going to sprint? Everybody kind of looking at each other. Peter says, I'll go. Amara says, no, me. Slowed down quite a bit after that sprint. Amara says no. We're going to keep going. Rider 107 with 15 points, and we've got a tie at Rider 115 and 113 both with 7 points, and Rider 101 with 4. Margot out ahead a little bit of a gap there. Can the pack catch up to her with 3 to go? So on this next bell lap, 2 to go, ladies. And Peter, 2 to go. Next bell lap is double, so 10, 6, 4, and 2. So this sprint could jostle up who is in first. Here we go. They're up and out of the saddle. Let's see who does it. Looks like Amara Edwards. Exit on the back. Take the mic. Take the mic with you. Oh, harsh. Collusion.
Who did this? Who the freak ate my snack pack?
So again, this is another points race. 5, 3, 2, and 1. At laps that end in 1 and 6. Couple groups here. Somebody getting ready for the first bell. No, excuse me, no bell. Correct me on that. Shake your head more. Itai, come on. Eighteen to go. Excuse me, 28. 28. Sorry, gentlemen. 28. Thank you, Ikai. 28. I was trying to get him shorter. Who's going to take the first couple points? Three wide. It's like 23. David Richter from Fountain Cycling. Number 23 with 5 points, 26 with 3, number 2 with 2 points, and number 1 with 1. That was easy for me. Twenty-three to go. David Chip Chase up front. Oh, these two going to make a move. Oh. So these three in the front are going to try to gain some points here. Looks like Brennan, Chip Chase, and Ludo. So usually sometimes what they'll do is they'll keep sprinting or they'll just wait for the pack to catch them. It's a group of four now. It used to be three. Now it's four. Group of 4 still out ahead. Sprinting for some points here. This is a very tight race. This pack of 4 is taking a little commanding lead. But will the pack be able to catch them? I believe they will. So number 32 has 11 points. Number 36 has 7. Number 6 has 9. Number 14 has 6. Number 23 has 5. Number 26 has 3. Number 2 has 2. And 1 has 1.
To help you out, there are some names. There's like John Bowie, that's Bowie, I think, has 11. Chip Chase has 9. Hodgins has 7. Ludo has 6. Richter has 5. Russell has 3. Carlberg 2. Williams 1. So once again, the top is Bowie with 11. Chip Chase 9. Hodgins 7. And then I look up and everything looks different. Looks like there's some people catching. That break looks really different now. I think maybe Ludo's the only person that was in the original break that's still up there. and now it's all together. And the bell's ringing. Points. Chip Chase has points. Ludo has points. Richter, Kenny, Russell. There's Bowie in there as well. A lot of these guys have points. Little tight in there.
A couple of them making a move.
I believe this is Richter, Kenny, then Bowie. It's going to be a close one here. Ooh, that is very close. Maybe that one will make the Instagram feed. When they're really close, they make the Instagram feed. That was super close between Richter and Bowie. 32 got it. I believe that was over the top. I believe that was John.
Yes.
John got it. So he's still in the lead. I believe that puts him at 16 points. And I believe Richter probably gets bumped up there a little bit. So looks like John with 16, Chip Chase with 9, Richter jumps up to third with 8, Hodgins with 7, Ludo with 6, and then a bunch of little points. You got to do your own math. The top is sure interesting. Remember, this last sprint is double points. So someone that has 0 points, if they get the 10, they're almost popped into the top 3. That's what I did in my race, though I think I got 4th. It was close. Win the last sprint. Make it interesting. They're seeing 2 to go, and 2 people are just sneaking off the front. This looks like Chris Baker and Andy Baker. No relation. So those 2 just dangling off the front. Fields going to be getting the bell. These 3 back here. Make sure you're not in the way of the sprint here. Oh, these 2 are still up the front. Can they hold it? This is Chris Baker and Andy Baker. I don't think they have any points yet. No, they do not have any points.
0 points.
Here comes Ludo leading it out. He has points. Andrew Karlberg, here comes the big leaders jersey, making a big sprint up and over the top. He, I think, has 1 or 2 points. So it's Andy Baker, Andrew Karlberg. So Karlberg's flying in for the 10. I think it's going to bump him up to probably top 3. So it's like Karlberg. Here comes Baker. Here comes Hodgin getting more points than John. So I think that was Hodgins with the 4. That's going to bump him up, I believe, to 11. Karlberg is going to have 12. John had a couple more points. That could be close. Well, you know, we might have Karlberg might have just bumped up to 2nd. Totally unofficial, though. Math is a little rough up here. Couple more people finishing here, and then our Cat 3s will be rolling up for their 5x5? Is that what they're doing?
Yes.
5x5. All right, I'm looking over the shoulder here. It looks like John clinched it with 18. I was right. Andrew jumped into 2nd, getting that last sprint. Hodgins with 3rd. Chip Chase with 4th. Richter with, I think it kind of goes down from there. But yeah, that was jumping from 1 point or 2 points to 12 points to clinch the second.
This is a 5x5 race for our Cat 3 men. 25 laps. Carl. Rolling neutral, rolling neutral. Like a NASCAR pit crew. Rolling neutral. So the family's gone. The pressure's off now. Not all of them, okay. somebody say pie? Snack break. Riders are asking for a snack break. As you warmed up, now you get a cool down. Now warm up again. Five by five points race, 25 laps. So they're out for another neutral. And we hope to get them off this time. Five by five points race. Cat 3 men. Little separation. Henry taking his turn up on the front. .22 to go. Should be a bell lap. Kind of looking at each other. Chris Wilson says, I'll go. Ben says, not without me.
Chris Wilson leading out the field. A couple of riders coming over the top in the final stretch. Maybe Chris can jump on, go for a fly or 2 laps. Pardon me, is it a 4? 4x5? What are we running here?
5x5.
5x5. Thank you. Correction. This is water, I promise. Group of 5 off the front, working well together. The field behind a bit split up. They're going to need to bring it back or get back together and work as a team to claw back the breakaway. The group of 3 seems to be closing in on the lead group of 5. Usually when the group gets this big, it'll slow down again, as no one wants to lead that many people around the track to victory. Jose, do you have points so far for the night for this group? Who's leading?
Well, imagine that. The guy with the yellow jersey.
Classic.
Ben Rackness with 5 points currently.
Are those sleeping bags? I respect it. Everyone at the top of the track wondering who's going to lead it out. Is it Alex? It's Alex! Oh,
No.
He faked him out there.
Psych!
Classic. Oh, man, I can't keep saying that. Oh, maybe
Okay.
that's my, my thing.
Your
Classic.
shtick.
Yeah.
Here we go. Coming around the back. Looks like Ben again. Can he hold it?
Yes, he can.
Yes, he can. Are they just going to keep going? They are.
Driving the pace, Ben Rackness. He's going places. Most notably around the track 14 more times.
So Ben Rackness with 10 points. Henry with 5. Joel Lentz with 4. Chris Wilson with 2. Twelve to go. Kyle Springer coming in. Everybody kind of seeing what the others are going to do first. Because somebody's going to ring something.
I don't know if we needed that much cowbell.
You can never have enough. Well, what's going to happen here? Mr. Lentz coming in. It's going to make me get my abacus out and start calculating.
Does anybody else see the parking police back there? Just kidding. But seriously, it's only $1. You should all be doing it. Support the parks.
Brackness with 12, Kaiser with 8, Lentz with 9, Wilson with 2. So for the rookie that I am announcing, this is a fun race to watch because at some point somebody can go from nothing to 10 points.
But for real, this is your first time commentating?
Yes.
Killing it. Who's off the front right now? Chris Wilson going for it.
Yeah.
Followed by Snoblin.
Points, points, points. Mr. Chris Wilson out front. Is he going to get caught? Ben's going to have a say in that. Same as Henry.
Dragging everyone along.
Cal. Oh boy. Come on now. Ben and Henry. Arachnus with 17 points. Henry Kaiser with 11. Lentz with 9. Chris Wilson with 4. Alex Siegel with 2. And Jason Cornbridge with 1.
Slow roller off the front, Chris Wilson. Sometimes the field doesn't want to chase, though.
He took your advice.
Oh, I mean, it necessarily wasn't good advice.
Yeah,
It just, you know,
it's advice.
I've just seen it happen. I'm not, not by me. Two to go, Chris. What was that? No, I heard. I was just most.
Can Chris, is he going to do it?
The field's sitting up. Chris has got a chance. He's just going to have to put his head down and grit through this last 400 meters.
That'll get him to second if he holds
Huge
it.
effort from the field. Apex Racing. Ben Rackness chasing. Unintentional rhyming.
Lentz, Rackness.
Alex Siegel, is that sitting fourth wheel?
And Henry's making a little bit of a challenge there too.
Coming into the final home stretch.
Oh man.
Alex Siegel over the top. Final sprint, double points. I'll buy the cider for everyone. We all get one sip.